Hey guys, it's Shauna, and today I'm going to do my June book haul. And this book haul is insane and ridiculous and actually embarrassing. But most of these are cheap books from I have some Dollar Tree books and a ton of Book Outlet, and then a few other ones. But I really need to slow down because I think there's like 90 books here or close to that. And yeah, so I'm not going to do a bunch of synopsis or whatever because it will never let me record that many books. And anyway, so I'm going to start with my Dollar Tree book. So $1 for books. Yay! Some of these are like second or third in the series, but I'm going to pick up the other ones for cheap. So this is book 2 in the series. It's called Untold by Sarah Rees Brennan. And it's book 2 in the Lindburn Legacy series. So $1. And then I got Shadow of the Mark. I don't know. I think this might be the first book. I know I looked all these up, but I don't remember. But anyway, this one's by... Oh yeah, it's a sequel to Carrier of the Mark by Lee Fallon. So that's another Dollar Tree book. This one is called The Lost Son, and it's by Tessa Gratton. And this is a book one, The United States of Asgard. I'm sorry for the lighting, it's really dark and gloomy today. This is called Flicker and Burn, a Cold Fury novel by T.M. Jogline, something like that. But it says it's a heart-pounding mafia action adventure. So that looks interesting. I think it's a series too. Yeah. So I wish I knew to tell you which one. I don't know. But anyway. Then I got book 2 of the Obsidian Mirror series by Catherine Fisher. I already have the Obsidian Mirror on order from Book Outlet, so I'll have that. And the third one, I believe. And then Carrier of the Mark. So I guess that is the first book to the one I showed you not too long ago by Lee Fallon. So there's that one. And then I picked up Kiss Me Again by Rachel Vale. And this is the second in a series. I think the first one's called If We Kiss. Yes. So I have that. I don't know. I don't think I have it on order yet. And then I got Starcursed from the Cahill Witch Chronicles by Jessica Spotswood. I mean, seriously, $1? I don't know which one this is. Trying to figure it out. I think it's, oh yeah, it's book 2. So, got that. And then, this is the last one from the Dollar Tree. And this is a hardcover by Rochelle Mead. It was pretty popular. I never heard of this book called Game Board of the Gods. But I'm pretty much just getting back into reading. That's why I'm like going nuts, buying a billion books. So, I get a lot, well not a lot, but some extra time to read at work. So, I always have a book with me. And look, for $1, this was $26.95. It's awesome. Take a look. It's just white. The little embossing. So those are all my Dollar Tree finds. And I'm just going to go right into some of these books here. I don't know if I bought these from Amazon or... I think some are from Book Outlet and one from Amazon. So I got this series called Bliss by Catherine Littlewood, and it's kind of more for my daughter to read, but I might check it out. It looks pretty neat. It looks like they own a bakery, and there's some magical element to it. So there's Bliss, a dash of magic, and bite-sized magic. And I'm not sure what the order was there. And then these 2 books I picked up at Fred Meyer when I was getting a couple groceries, and these looked interesting. I picked up Seeker by Arwen Ellis Dayton, and then I picked up Traveler, which is the sequel to that. This is a pretty book. I picked up a bunch of the Lux series at Book Outlet. So there's Opposition, of course, by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And then this one. These books are so cool. Look how sparkly. So this has both Opal and Origin books in it. And then there's the Lux Beginnings book, which has, I think, Obsidian and Onyx. So I've heard good things about those, so I had to pick them up. Then more from Book Outlet. So I got Bad Romeo and Broken Juliet by Lisa Raven. Those looked interesting, and the covers are really cool. And I also got Life Unaware by Cole Gibson, and it's an autographed copy. Let's check it out. You can almost see it's kind of like a gold marker. It's pretty neat. I have no idea what that's about. I know I've read the descriptions on all of these, but there's no way I'll remember them all. I got this on Amazon from Meg Leader. It's The Museum of Heartbreak. And it just looked really good, so I picked that up. Actually, I think I pre-ordered it. This is a Book Outlet book, Waiting for Unicorns. I just really loved the cover, and it has an interesting little story, and I think one that my daughter can read because it says it's about a 12-year-old. So that's by Beth Hotella. And then I was really excited to see this on Book Outlet because it was kind of expensive at the store. And this is Illuminae, and everybody raves about this, by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And it's a beautiful hardcover copy. And it was pretty cheap. I can't remember the exact price, but I know that it sold out pretty quick. Oops. So there's that. From Amazon, I got this set from Rick Riordan, The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, and The Mark of Athena. I'm just trying to collect a bunch of his books because it's something I'm really interested in. So I got that set. And it was fairly cheap anyway. From Book Outlet, again, I got Gated and Astray. And these are by Amy Christine Parker. And they're supposed to be psychological thrillers. I also picked up the Bane Chronicles from Book Outlet. Kind of some short stories in the Shadowhunters world, I guess. And it's a nice thick book, so I'm going to enjoy that. And speaking of which, I have the first book, but I bought the rest. So I got the Mortal Instruments series. There's book 6, City of Heavenly Fire. And I got, what's this one? I think they're all going backwards. So this is City of Lost Souls, and this is book 5. Next time I need to let me see if I can take my camera up a little more. It's hard to see. Okay, so this one's a hardcover. And there is what's this? City of Fallen Angels. There's City of Glass. And then City of Ashes. So I have one hardcover in the series, which is kind of annoying, but I think I can cope with it for those cheap prices. So I really need to get to that series. Then this series I got on Amazon, and it's by A.G. Howard. Not sure what order this goes in, but I'm pretty sure this is first. It's called Splintered, and it's like an Alice in Wonderland retelling. And anytime I see that, I pick it up. So there's that one. And then Unhinged. And Ensnared. Okay. And a series I picked up from Book Outlet and it's called Escape from the Furnace. This is kind of for my son, but I might read it too. And it's by Alexander Gordon Smith. So you get lockdown, solitary, death sentence, fugitives, and execution. So of course this is about an escape from a prison, and I believe it said that it's like a mile underground and it's for young prisoners. I'm trying to look real quick. But it just looked really interesting, and I thought my teenage son would like to read that series. Then I picked up the final book in the Fifth Wave series from Target. See their little sticker there. It comes off easy, so I'll pick it off there later. And of course it's by Rick Yancey. So I have that full series to finish up now. And then for my daughter, I picked up this Flunked and Charmed Fairy Tale Reform School by Jen Kalanita. I thought this looked like a really cute series. I might have to read it with her. I got Queen of Hearts, so another Alice in Wonderland book, focusing on the Queen of Hearts, of course. And I decided to pick up these books by Melissa De La Cruz, The Isle of the Lost, and Return to the Isle of the Lost. So these are, of course, the Disney Descendants novels. And some more books for my daughter. Sorry, I'm going pretty fast, but I'll never get through before my phone shuts off. This is the Magic Thief series, so I got book 1 and book 2, and it's by Sarah Prinius. So, just little soft cover books from Book Outlet. I keep bumping my camera. Another Book Outlet book, House of Secrets. Another one probably for my kids, but I might pick it up as well. And then I also picked up this huge Relic Master book by Catherine Fisher. It's The Dark City Lost Heiress Part 1. Look how thick that is. It's going to be a long one. It looks like it's about almost 400 pages. Then I got another Five Kingdoms book. This is number 3, and it's by Brandon Mall. I hauled some in my last haul, the first 2. And this one's called Crystal Keepers. And then I picked up another Scott Westerfeld book called Zeros. I just like his books. Then we have Land of Stories. A few books from that series by Chris Colfer. I'm not putting these in any order particular, but this one's called Beyond the Kingdoms. And then The Wishing Spell. The Enchantress Returns. I've actually read a bunch of these already, but I picked them up for my daughter. And then A Grim Warning is the only hardcover. Get those out of the way. And I picked up Winter because I have all the other books. So this is by Marissa Meyer, of course. So I picked that up from Amazon. And I've got through the first 2 books, but I need to keep going. This was a random buy because I thought the cover was pretty cool. And it's called The Gallery by Laura Marks Fitzgerald. And let's see. I don't really know what it's about. I was just reading it real quick to myself. But definitely check out the little description because I thought it looked pretty good. That's from Amazon. Let's see, from Book Outlet I picked up Bones of a Fairy. The cover's kind of messed up some, but it was cheap. And this is by Jenny Lee Simner. Then I'm really excited to be collecting these. I got these from the Book Depository, and this is the, like, I don't know, I forget. It's some kind of special edition of the Harry Potter books, and they come in their little foiled dust jacket. So this one, of course, is The Philosopher's Stone. or the Sorcerer's Stone. And look how cute. I love it. And I have the next one on pre-order as well. So here's Chamber of Secrets. And this one's green. Isn't that a pretty color? And look, it's like Dobby. He's so cute. Love those. They're beautiful books. They have little bookmark ribbons in them too. Then I got the Jodi Picoult series, Between the Lines and Off the Page. So I've heard some good things about those, so I picked those up. I think I got one off of Book Outlet and one off of Amazon. And then from Book Outlet again, I picked up the Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. And this is a Puffin in Bloom book. So it's really cute. And I am way behind the times on these, but I finally picked up A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury, and this is going to be high on my to-be-read July list. And then this is Not Exactly a Love Story by Audrey Columbus. I think this will be just a quick, fun read. Oh, dang it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I keep just ruining this video. So, let me move some books so I can actually get in here. Here, this one from Book Outlet is called Beauty by Nancy Olin. And I think, I forget if it's a Snow White retelling. Let me read it real quick. I think so. But I could totally be wrong. But that was super cheap, so I picked that up. And then I picked up the first book in this series by Erica O'Rourke, and it's called Dissonance. I thought the cover was pretty. So that. And then just for fun, I picked up one of the Art Folds books. So this is Jane Eyre, and it will say read if I ever get around to doing it. And this is so heavy. I'm trying to truck on through. Hold on. One more pile. I picked up Star Wars Aftermath by Chuck Wendig, and this happens, what did it say? Wasting time. I know it said when it takes place. Or not. Let's see, the second Death Star has been destroyed, the Emperor killed, and Darth Vader struck down. So, I don't really know. I need to just, oh, Journey to the Star Wars. So before The Force Awakens, that takes place. Oh goodness, I'm a mess. Then I got this Rick Riordan set, Percy Jackson. So I got that 5-book set. It comes with The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. So a nice little paperback set from Amazon. I think it was only like 20 bucks. And then I got this series, or most of it. I don't know if I have all of it, but I got the Fairyland series, The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland, in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. And then this one, The Girl Who Fell Beneath Fairyland and Led the Revels There. The Boy Who Lost Fairyland. These just look like fun little reads. My daughter would like to. The Girl Who Soared Over Fairyland and Cut the Moon in Two. And The Girl Who Raced Fairyland All the Way Home. And these were all from Book Outlet. Maybe one was from Amazon. I don't know. Then I picked up this from Book Outlet as well. It's Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I've heard great things about this, so I snatched that up when I saw it. Then by Matthew Crow, I got The Brilliant Light of Amber Sunrise. Really love that cover. It's so pretty and bright and summery looking. And then I got a few James Dashner books. I have the first one, so I picked that, which was Eye of Minds. So I picked up Rule of Thoughts and The Game of Lives. And those were both on Book Outlet. And then lastly, from Amazon, The Neverland Wars by Audrey Greathouse. Another one to share with my daughter. So that was my crazy, ridiculous haul. And now it's over 20 minutes and you guys are going to get bored. So I'm going to cut off here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll have another video soon.